Can't you see how I feel, baby? I've never felt this way before. I don't know what you did to me.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tay. I'm back with a new video. This video is going to show you how I achieved this look here that you see, which pretty much is a glamorous, showgirl inspired cut crease. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. Wow. Alright, so let's get started with the face. So as you already know, I am a Maybelline Fit Me fanatic. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth and 360 Mocha, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face like I normally would in dabbing motions. Now I'm going to be moving on to concealer. I use Maybelline Fit Me Concealer 030 Cafe, and I'm going to apply that on all the areas where I like to typically highlight, which is of course the center of the forehead, underneath the eyes, corners of the nose, and chin. And I'm going to blend that out the same way that I applied my foundation, which is in dabbing motions. I'm using a stippling style type brush for blending this out because it just looks a lot better when you use something like a stipple type of brush. For contouring my nose, I'm using the Ruby Kisses 3D Face Creator in level 16, and this is a cream concealer. So I'm just going to use that to shade my nose, and then I'm going to powder it down. To set my highlighter in place, I'm using the Ben Nye Olive Sand Luxury Powder. This is my favorite powder to set my highlighter with because to me it matches my skin tone perfectly without being too orange, and this powder just genuinely works. I never have any issues with it as far as like flashback and everything like that, so I highly suggest this particular color if you're my skin tone. If you're lighter, of course you can go for a banana powder and all that good stuff, but I'm basically setting the areas where I highlighted, and now I'm going to move on to contouring my face. I'm using the Black Radiance pressed powder in the shade Black Coffee, and I'm going to contour the areas where I would normally contour, which is my cheekbones, my chin, my forehead, and I'm also going to take some of that same powder and apply it down the sides of my nose, which you'll see in a short second. So now we're going to move on to eyes. I'm going to start out by doing my eyebrows first to frame my eye shape so that I know where I'm going. And I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony. If you would like a talk through video of how I do my eyebrows, I will leave one in the description box that I recorded not too long ago.
Mind conscious in the feet of all the thoughts leave. Cross the pyramids, black Jesus, Horus, speak softly, carry big stick. Moses meet often, smoke big dope, it don't slip. Still sharp and still little homie, please don't trip. Still can't feel I'm numb shit. Fella told me I should quit smoking, get help quick, the hell hell with it. Pull her pigtails when I hit it in her FTP slipper. She asked me for a word when I get them in it. Never did find the time. I split like loose screws on cheap wood finishes. So menacing. All I talk is bitches. They want it from illiterate. All I want is money and calm winds. Blue hundreds all sandy out the Ralph Lauren swim trunk pocket. That girl Candy swim with gills like Johnny. Bravo anytime I'm on my shit. Napkin in my lap before I eat. Bloody tonsils in my woman dope. Told her not to speak. Crash a Jeep. Leave her in the water where it's deep. I'ma keep it. She skis and break a jaw like Booker T. Built like Monkey D. It's in the passage. My whole body dripping. The only nigga that gon' end up missing. Local news, people stripping.
Now moving on to the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light eyeshadow palette from Kat Von D, and I'm applying some Smashbox Photo Finish eyeshadow primer to start out. Then I'm going to move on and use a reddish brick kind of brown color, as you see here, and I'm going to apply that right in the crease area. From the same Shade and Light palette, I'm taking a real dark brown and I'm going to apply that slightly underneath that reddish brown that I laid down initially. And once again, I'm going to blend that out and extend it past my eyebrow so that I get that real feline style eye look. Now I'm taking a black eyeshadow from the same eyeshadow palette and I'm going to be taking that just slightly underneath that dark brown and I'm applying it the same way, windshield wiper motions, and extending it outwards. Now I'm using the Laura Mercier eyeshadow base in the color Wheat and I'm going to apply that pretty much directly where my eyelid is, and I'm going to be shaping it out to a cat eye style look. So basically apply it and put it on as if you were going to do a cat eye that was like extremely thick. So from the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, I'm going to be using that middle shade, which is a camel brown, and I'm going to apply that on top of the Laura Mercier eyeshadow base. Now I'm going to use the Duo Brush on Adhesive, and I'm going to do a thin line across, pretty much separating the dark from the light. And I'm going to be using that Duo as pretty much a base for my glitter to lay down on. So the cool thing about using the brush on glue is that you can literally peel off any mistakes that you make, so that it makes for cleaning up a lot easier. So basically you'll just peel off any mistake that you make and you can dust off any excess powder and it'll all stick to where it's supposed to stick. Now I'm going to be using a black from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just going to go over top of the glitter liner, not directly on top of it, but above the line of it, so that way you can kind of see more detail when I close my eyes. So, and it also smokes out the look and adds more drama. So using a pencil brush, I'm just smoking in some black on top of the glitter liner. Now I'm going to be moving on to applying eyeliner. The eyeliner that I'm going to be using is from e.l.f. and it's their Expert Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Jet Black, and I'm going to apply that to mimic the shape of the glitter liner so that everything looks continuous. It just will look like really pretty big cat eyes. And I'm gonna extend the front of my eyes, as you see, by creating a small cat eye in the front. I don't know what to call that. I really wish I knew the name of it, but if anyone knows the name of what I'm doing in the front of my eyes, please leave that in the comments. I just call it extending the front of my eye, but I know there's a technical name for it, but I have no clue what it is, but we're doing that here. Moving on, I'm going to be using the artist palette from the Anastasia Beverly Hills collection, and I'm taking this really light purple. It kind of has some sparkles in it, and I'm going to smudge that into my bottom lash area, not the lash line, but kind of like your lash area, and I'm going to smudge that in. Then I'm going to move on to a navy blue, and I'm going to smudge that in the same area, right in that bottom lash line area, and create that smoky purple that I love about this look. Now I'm going to be using a green eyeliner. This is from Urban Decay, and it's called Loaded, and apply that in the lash line. So the lashes I'm going to be using are by Pink Pop Tart Sales. I'm going to link their information in the description bar so you can check them out. So for lips, I'm going to do something a little bit more on the nude pink side. I'm using the OCC lip liner in the shade Sybil, as you see right here. And then I'm going to move on briefly to applying some OCC Covet lip tar. It's like very brief, but you see it right there. And then I'm going to apply some NYX Tiramisu lip gloss on top of it to blend that out. And I'm going to smudge my lips together so that everything just blends. Alright you guys, so that is the final result. As you can see, it's fun, it's pretty, it's dazzling, it's all that good stuff. So I hope it was easy enough for you all to follow. I had a lot of fun creating this look and expressing myself with this. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to check the description box for any information about the products that I use, the music that's in the video, all that good stuff will be listed once again in the description box, so please check that out. And I will see you in my next video. You all have a wonderful day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this, and take care. Bye. There goes my mind, let it go.